Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Sunny here, and we're just gonna be doing a quick rundown of the events and the patch pull shop in KR today, and we are expecting to see all the same things, more or less. So let's get into it. First is the quick rundown on the patch. I covered this in length at the global lab video, and there's a bunch of class changes. Sorg is getting some, Sorg is getting some damage redistribution. Nerf on this, but buffed on other abilities. Massive changes for Sorg Tamer. The TLDR is they are nerfing the invulnerability when you're riding the mount, but then increasing the damage, the movement, the flowing, reducing cooldowns, right? So it seems to be functioning a lot better when you're on it. But yeah, now you can take damage. So I think they're trying to make it into like an actual character style thingy when you're on the mount, not just a gimmick. But yeah, we'll see how this actually works out. I've heard like mixed reviews from tamers. More damage, more sustain, more CCs at the cost of the insane damage buff when you're on the mount. However, you get a 10% damage reduction and the cooldown's 20 seconds. So yeah, you can pretty much be on it and play it on that at all time, it seems. There's a lot of changes here. Lots of changes. But everything in here is basically like just hard buffs other than that change, right? So yeah. Awakening Kuno is getting some buffs as well, I think it is. Like some cooldown reductions, long iframes, changing the movement a bit here. So this one doesn't go through anymore. Redistribution, some things, some damage buff and some abilities, crit rate and PvP on this one, but PvP nerf, so but still, it's probably gonna be similar damage. Sorg Guardian's getting some pretty cool changes here. Doubling the heal, 40 DR on the Q block. They're changing the, I think it's Shift Q or SQ. This no longer gives the buff, the DR buff to party members, but it heals you. No, wait, that's another one. This one gives you 30% damage reduction, and it slows. So now you're just like super tanky when you do it, and yeah, it's a chunky, and it reapplies to slow constantly. So sort of a utility here instead of the party buffing, but you get the full DR from your Q block now. Changing on the Rabams, and it's gonna be a heal, cooldown reductions, changes. It's gonna be a throw, removing the slow though, and these here are gonna hopefully like low cooldown, a bit of movement with some forward guards for the Ravens. Sage is losing the super armor for forward guard on the Magnus ability, and Awakening Dracania is getting some basically the Awakened Warrior treatment, which just changes or nerfs what made Drag special and good in the current state to make it more like other classes. So the big one is the Tip of the Spear, which is the unprotected KD move. It's getting removed the KD, it will be full super armor, you can't mouse turn it anymore, damage reduction, and like using some damage on the blue abilities, gaining damage on the red abilities, getting some more protections on the blue abilities. But yeah, pretty much becoming a grab bot. Getting compensated on this iframe here, getting a KD, I believe, but super unreliable. It's unprotected as well. I just did some duels against Awakened Drag. I CC'd them out of the iframe constantly. So yeah, it's one of those where it should perform better in the current meta, but it's changing the class. And I think for the class mains, you definitely don't like that, as like basically what they did to Warrior 2. And while it functions better, I think it's the wrong way to go about it. Same with Warrior. This is a class that just needed raw buffs, not necessarily a redistribution or changing of too much, just raw buffs. But yeah, a lot of things are changing with the Awakening Drag. Yeah, I'll do some duels after maintenance. I did some duels today with Awakening Drag, and we'll just try it out after, see how it actually is. I think it'll perform better. I don't think it will be good enough at all. However, and yeah, I also think it's the wrong way to go about it, this one here. But yeah, there's some bug fixes as well. Title changes, fixes some bugs on the Uruxini. War of the Roses are getting 500 mil more, pretty much on everything. It's also going to be easier to fill up the main guild. You can use Third Legion to join into the main guild winning side on that, if you don't have enough on the actual guild. Better, you can see what guild people are in Water Roses, and they are reducing the map size. Instead of 3 lanes, there's going to be 2 lanes, which I think is good, because that's going to force more people to do fighting instead of being spread out and everything. Like, now it's more visualized. It's not a MOBA, PA. It's not a MOBA. So I'm happy to see this. I think they should completely rework and change War of the Roses, in my opinion. I think it should be sort of like an Alternate Valley time battleground. Maybe it's running on set times on the weekend for everyone to join in. You could have more running and everything like that. I would love to see, yeah, just an Alternate Valley style battleground, this being reutilized. But that's my opinion. Yeah, that stuff here. Removing some of the bosses because they're changing lanes, and they're buffing the rewards, so you get like 500 mil more, pretty much no matter win, lose, draw, whatever. And some NPC stuff, fixing visuals on this. And now here's the good stuff. UI changes, allowing you to sell one fish type all at once. This is something I've been waiting for. Great, so you can go and again sell specific fish for specific vendors, and this is awesome. I showed this in the previous video. If you guys are not aware, you can check, if you left click on a trade icon, you can spend energy to check the fish price. I don't have any on me right now, but this allows you to go go to Grana as well. Where is it? Isn't it right here? What's the trader? Oh, here, we're going to go here, click like, check energy. So you can check the value of fish, right? So if you're selling, you find like 2 different fish, the good ones, the red ones, you want to sell them max price. You don't have to go in and sell individually and scroll through the list. You can just click, sell all, move on to the next place, sell all of that specific fish. Love it. Awesome change. Also allowing you to set hotkeys on the world map for different activities and all. That's great, and that's about it. Right, let's get the events. For KR, there are 2 events. All right, give me 1 second here. We should be able to check the schedule. Just is it notices? I was gonna see if we have the schedule. It might be under. It's under events, right? Just blue workers fine. Yeah, no, you can early on just go with the blue ones. That's fine. Just level them up. Where's the schedule? I'm not cutting this out of the video, by the way. This stays in, damn it. GM notes. Alright, it's fine. I have it here. Here's the calendar. Yep. So, KR is getting 2 events. It's going to be a hot time event. 500% combat XP, 50% drop rate, right? So half the event we have right now for 2 weeks, we'll get this as well. And they're saying it's a great time to go and grind for these. And then we're getting the new Pearl. The current Pearl event ends, and we get the new one. So this one here, acquisition end. You can still use it until, yeah, I think you have like until April to use them. And then you have here the new one. And what's in it? You have this package here. It's revised. FYI, this has changed. Now it has 2 premium outfits, 7-day sealed book of ancient battle, and 3 of these scroll thingies, combat thingies, and lower scroll selection box, and a coupon. This one here, if I'm not mistaken, is, I think it's this one, right? I think it's this one. It also says here, the Splendid Adventure packets can also be obtained by getting this one here, right? Yeah. So I believe, basically it's this pack here, right? That's now also in the Pearl shop, but we'll cover that later. So this right here should be that you're getting for this here. Right, so 2 costumes, and this one 7-day book, which is like drop rate and things like that. The big Transcendent Gamba box, costumes, 3 of them, horse stuff, more costumes, functional clothes, like processing, things like that. Gamba boxes, value packs, blessings, mates, horse stuff, 10 Theops, not 100, 10. Yeah, all of this, pretty damn great. And let's see the other events. I don't think anything really is coming. Yeah, so that is about right. We are not expecting anything else in NAEU tomorrow. We're gonna have the Decade of Fused Pearls and the new hot time. The tier is ending, so make sure you cheer. And there's nothing else starting until the next week, where we will be getting the new Shining Adventure seal. Don't know what that is. And then the Night Vendor event. So for anyone wondering, Night Vendor should be next week's maintenance. But yeah, this here is what we're expecting for NAEU. Let's look at the Pearl Shop from Korea. I would expect very similar, if not the same, for us. All right, there is Pearl sales, which is just pearls and then coupons. No 1+1. But if you're looking to spend even more, then there is coupon options here in the Pearl Shop. This is, I think this is 5k pearls, and this is 10k pearls in NAEU value. Okay, this here is the adventure pack. It's off, some stuff here. Then there is also this one, Spring Guidance, 75% off, 15-day Old Moon Blessing, and a costume. And some freebies. This one seems very nice if you're needing Old Moon pack. You got some Gamba boxes, 60% off. Oh, and a costume, right? Journey Selection box, not actually Gamba. And then 2 Gambas and some freebies. Here you got the Gamba box, 60% off. 2 Transcendent, 2 Ultimate, and 5 Sweet, and a 200 stack. This here is the Journey Selection box. You can select one of the items. You can get these sealed books if you want to, 150 crons, or this other stuff. Kind of garbage. Right, so this here is the book we showed earlier. 250 weight, 20% drop chance, 250 XP, skill XP, breath XP, and all that. Like, they're just not worth spending any sort of money on. But we get them for free on the current seeded one, so that's nice. More Gamma boxes, Starlight package. 5x5, that's normally a really good deal. The 10% off, and 20 bundles, and 30 bundles. 10 times per family, yeah, per week. So, yeah, pretty much unlimited Gamma boxes as well. And we got some 33% discounts in March. I'm not sure we're gonna get this because 530 is a KR thing. I think that's... Yeah, I think that's it, right? That's like KR holiday stuff. Or KR... but maybe we'll get something similar. 10,000 family, 33% off Gamba boxes, Gamba, mates, pets, the journey boxes, and horse stuff as well. Selection, wait for, if you're gonna buy any of this, the Gamba, whatnot, wait for Kashira's video. He always puts out a video a couple days after maintenance, once you've done all the math on all the boxes. He is amazing at breaking everything down, the value, factoring in sales, discounts, coupons, and comparing it to all previous sales. So make sure you check him out. If you're gonna spend any money, at least be smart about it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I'll see you all next one.